golden age of piracy. Wouldn't mind having a golden era right now, but I can't get a 5th promoted culture, and I'm a long way away from having a large army, or potential for a large army. That is painful. That is abusively painful. These costs are through the roof. It's because we lost our Ottoman War reparations. This is unsustainable. I know what I'll do. I will mothball my heavies once we have this taken down. My galleys can take care of everything. Actually, I'll just mothball them now. They're not doing any harm or fuss. I would need those heavies for taking on, say, Vijayanagara, but there's no sense paying this abusive cost right now. Oh, sorry Okinawa, but nobody has spared me. Clunk. That should save us a good chunk of dosh. Just like that. Huge amount saved. Being over foursome, it still hurts, but we do what we do because we must. Okay, they are... Ooh, thank you, Reform Minister. I think that's the 3rd time I've gotten that event. I'm gonna have wrong religion advisors a lot more often from now on, where possible. Nicely done. Oh right, I took away my mortar when I did that. Oh well, I should still be able to get this in time. Did we actually use those light ships to loot all over India? Well, they finally got here, so now is loot o'clock. Quick question though, do we have anti-piracy measures going on? The answer is they absolutely do. Backup question, are there a lot of anti-piracy measures? 143 is quite a bit. It's no longer quite so important for you to do the Moluccas. We were able to kill their center of religion there, but let's have you privateer Bengal, and then that should bring it down enough for me to wreak havoc. Not sure if you were close enough to make an effect there. Now we need the next turn of the month. Japanese are not mobilizing just yet. Well, not against me, but there are... Hold on. Is that really all there were? I could have sworn there were more Japanese. It's not like they've been fighting against the Manchurians either. Well, hell, if they want to die, that's their prerogative. So yeah, I currently would get almost nothing out of these provinces, but with a good bit of piracy... Huh. Yeah, I've had flu in the country before. That is not the best bit of piracy I've ever seen. Oh, that's because this is Siam. Right, well, forget Siam. Siam's not worth my time. Bengal absolutely is. So with a good bit of piracy, there we go. This dosh will be pretty biblical. At least until we get to Coromandel, which is a little bit anti-pirated. I mean, you guys just beat us to the punch here. Give me that dosh. Alright, we got this, but we're not completely secure. Not yet. We're going to take over this province, and then our troops are safe here, and then I'm going to absolutely cane their navy. Did I go too far? I think I did go too far. Still going to take this stuff, though. All that is thine shall be mine. This is too far away, but... Alright, you pretty much did what I need you to do there, so we will have you privateering back there in the Moluccas, and then you guys over at the Ganges. Oh, that is swell. Even when not at 100% efficiency, we're able to kick them for that much dosh. Maybe don't raid Vijay if you want to buy a province. So let's be honest, I was never going to be buying a province from Vijay. I need to deal with the coalition. I really need to deal with it. Spanish managed to get their capital province back. Good for them. There's a lot of zipping around the world here. I tend not to do campaigns where I am so much across the world because I find it a bit disorientating jumping back and forth so much, but in this one I think we can make it happen. So with that being taken care of, I can pretty safely march these guys around And then, okay, so the Japanese did put their, thanks for free Republican tradition. The Japanese did put their navy there. No, their admiral there. Yoshinbu Goku. Goku? But I was told if he used the Kaioken, then his body wouldn't be able to handle it. But he came out without a scratch. Let's just bring everything. There's no kill like overkill. Careening the horrible job of getting those hull repairs done. But I like the idea of getting some ship durability. Man, that Japanese co-poverty sphere isn't looking so good. They're not even rolling well against... Okay, well, spoke too soon there. Wow. Really sucks to be Japan today. Oh, that I need. Land force limit modifier. That heavy ship has no place here. In fact, all obsolete ships have no place here. I can liquidate them for sailors, which is really nice. 22189, 22269. These two are the most important places to keep blockaded because it's where the straits are. Everywhere else is superfluous. That said, I'm going to bring you up here, and our army will march on victoriously. Since we have the war goal, it's pretty game set and match against the Japanese. I'm not looking to take a whole lot off of them, especially since I don't want to get loads of Asian coalitions on my back. That said, they don't seem to mind me taking over Japan that much. What I want to do is take over Satsuma. Then I can release Satsuma. I can declare reconquest later on, and then I want to get Yamana. I want to get Yamana cores later on, and before that I can get non-Yamana cores just to give to them. That said, Yamana's taken pretty much all of this stuff. So why don't we just take strategic lands then? I want Satsuma, it's what I came here for. But if I take these two, I have my I have what I need to attack the Japanese with impunity later on. I'll take this one just so I have them navally screwed on all sides. You know what, I could definitely take a whole lot more. Operation Screw Japan. Looks like a winner, really. Yeah, none of these people I have to care about. Nobody likes Japan right now. Weebury is dead. Let's not get too complacent. That's their Imperial Navy there. Ah, hello. The Japanese lights are on the prowl, sire. Perhaps I should help out. There we go. Ah, we even grabbed a little Carvel for our troubles. But back we go. If I had to guess, the Japanese tried to invade Manchu because they still had their transports over there. Manchu kicked their arse, because I can't imagine why else they would have such a small army for a united Japan on very hard mode. Gonna put one island, Korea, out of their misery, Jake. They are tributary of Ming, and now trust me, I would love to fight Ming for a very long time and have them under full blockade and just drink their money. But I need my subjects spat out of Japan first, and that requires peace. Peace for our time. I need either Lebensoul freed up, or... No, I'll get Lebensoul freed up. There's no hurry on this Japanese war. So as long as I... Oh, they see it's time to march in here. Well, what I'll do then... Actually, could I discourage them from that? No, they're already keen on it. What do they want to do? Do they want to go over to Tyo? I mean, they can't move from Tyo, so they're welcome to try it. Damn, our great leader's already dead. He met the fate destined for most pirates, a brutal and untimely end. It's time to elect a new Grand Captain. Always the admin. I need the admin. In fact, let's celebrate by... Oocha. That's painful, but let's take it. Need to have that innovativeness going up after all. Could get you as well, but that institution penalty is hurting me bad. Still, welcome aboard. Hopefully you're young. You are definitely not young. We got a wasted load of Republican tradition for a while then. At least he's calm, right? It would be a good idea for me to move to Awa. I don't like them having freedom of movement around here. And they certainly have far too much freedom of movement. Yeah, they're really hastily erecting an army against me now. I wonder what they're thinking. I'm a bit... Well, I don't like what they're doing here. They think they can take me, and they're probably not wrong. What could I do from here? I could actually trap them on this island if I took that and Aki. Which would be pretty brutal. So, if I moved over to here, grabbed you, moved you over to here, and then went over to Aki, and that would be the Japanese army. Foolishly, oh, I can't take costs there. Let's just take dip cost. Fort will unsiege Setsu. Oh, you are right. You're very right about that. It's a growing problem, actually, and they're probably going to get off of here as well. Yeah, they're getting out of here. Alright, a bit of a shame, but they get to go. Me, however, I want this island mine and mine only. So we'll be a bit more aggressive this time, sieging up Tio and Awa. Hopefully they don't engage with the guys over in EO. I was probably calling it Tio there, wasn't I? What am I not doing during all this time, though? I am not engaging with the coalition troops. I need to do that, but I know that my attention will be split if I bother to do that now. I should also keep a close eye on my ratings to see if there's anything overdue. These lucky English... No, actually there were no lucky English. No, the ones in Chester, they got lucky. Not on my watch. That province should be as raided as they get. 43 ducats for me. Alright, this is pretty good. Are the Japanese having a Japanic about now? They should be panicking. My question is, what do I do here? If I lure them in, then they'll have freedom of movement either side. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Well, there's no big deal for me, right? You can just free yourself up a bit. I need to start getting war score on this coalition war because it's never going to end if I don't start getting some. So, Leben Sol, you're in charge here. Let's see what slippery things we can do. We have you arriving on the 13th. They're Brandenburgers, which could cause a bit of a problem for me. Which is more, they're very well led Brandenburgers. And they're going to mince my manpower. Damn, they are not the ones that I want to fight right now. They have defensive, offensive, admin as well, and just all those amazing Prussian ideas. They're going to slaughter my troops. I don't want that at all. Can't we have, you know, like, just Liège dropping in? That would be nice. No, it's just Brandenburg. 17,000 of them. Do you mind, sunshine? Huh. How are the Japanese gold provinces? Well, I won't be taking anything directly here. Well, no, I can take something directly for me. Trade goods, gold in Ichigo. It's not that super developed. Nah, neither of them are super developed. That said, we have no gold income. The problem, though, is that we always have so much inflation because we keep punching people for dosh. And it's getting guy expensive. Ooh, unrest guy, I want that. But I don't need it now, so we'll let you pass us by. How's our force limit situation looking? So much better after we built those buildings. What to do, what to do. I could engage with the Brandenburg, so it could backfire so badly, because I reckon they could take me with that. Especially as well led as they are. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Well, I'm glad I raked up a couple of victories against the Spanish. What if I were to land in Rostock? How would they feel about that? Well, they have so many units that they'd be able to do something about it. I'm quite certain about that. Also, welcome, Red. How's it going? Okay. There's a problem there, and that's... You know, I wouldn't mind engaging Liège, but... even 20,000 Nassau looks preferable to fighting 17,000 from, oh god, a 6-5. Nassau's no small fry. But they're not Brandenburgers. No, I still think they would cut me down like nobody's business. Give me an offering I can't refuse. That's none of you guys. Man, they're all after me now. I tell you what, that 10,000 on the 1st doesn't sound quite so unpalatable. So we'll let you arrive on the 1st. How long does it take you to get out there? 1 day. So if I move you on the 1st, then we'll engage them. 1st, and then the rest are on other days. Alright. If I can't beat 3-1... That said, though, oh god, that's gonna be so painful. Well, I need the war score. I'm young and I need the war score. I wouldn't even be able to roll for a better general. I'd get between 3 and 9 pips. The odds of getting anything close to that are out. Just out. So, I mean, look at this. I flank these guys like mad. I have full cannons, almost full cannons battering them. But a -2 on the crossing, plus their superiority by general. Could be bad. How bad is the attrition on the island for the big stack? Could you butcher them with malicious comp? Not bad enough, and I don't have a fort here. And even if I did, they'd blow through it in no time. So I'm not confident in taking that. Having bad memories of when there was a bug where the AI could cross despite blockades. Those were bad times. It's not like I need to take a guerrillion things off the Japanese here. I just need to spit out a subject, and I won't be able to do that until I have peace anyway. I'd rather get a nicer peace deal now and come back with a reconquest than get way too gung-ho here. And simply taking this alone would be plenty, although there's No need for me to take stuff that's superfluous here, right? I want to protect like so. That's a pretty good deal, actually. Oh, I should never have looked. We're not struggling that much on the cash these days, you know that, Jake. Very bad, very bad. Our front line's about to break. It is broken. It's continuing to break. Good God, these losses are horrible. I should give them at least the illusion that they can flee, but they want to force march their way in. How fast are they going to get here? The 12th. Alright. That's nice and all, but you're not allowed to flee. I will drink that war score. I will enjoy having taken 5,293 casualties that I need to reinforce, but we got a leg up on the war score, which makes it a lot easier to piece out. Not right now, but length of war is going to hurt them, and I now get ticking war score from showing my superiority. So I can wait the war out, but if any little men want to come and fight me, they're more than welcome to. That battle was scary, though. If you've ever played as Prussia or Brandenburg, you know what that's all about. Prioritize forts in Japan, Jake. I'd just rather not fight the Japanese. I know that they are vastly technologically inferior to me, but I worry a bit about these fights. Well, you know what, I can give it a go. If they engage me and I lose, it's just a lost battle, right? Sunday schools, missionary strength, don't mind if I do. More claims on the British, don't mind if I do. A lot of this is inland, which is undesirable. I should always be prioritizing coastal provinces. We're not that far away from the age of coal, however. Landen's a pretty awesome area, though. Not popular with mainland Europeans, but they're never going to be happy with me. Now, okay, at least they're scared of me, which is a good start. Hey, why don't I march on Kyoto? What would they make of that? Ah, well, that stops me. Well, no, that doesn't have to stop me. I could land by navy in Key. Yeah, I seriously think their army would defeat mine. Tangzhou keeps Kyoto safe, but if I landed on Ise and then marched on Kyoto, I could probably burn it down quite quickly. Have you thought about conquering what's left of Korea for that little island? Oh, I do want it, but that'll be when I fight Ming. First I'll just attack Ming, probably directly. Allied with Arakan, what a joke. We'll figure it out from there. Also, since I have all this admin and a bunch of cores that I have not completed, which are these ones, I wouldn't mind getting on that. I can't think of a better use for my admin right now. We haven't taken land that I need to core, so let's go for these deliciously high development provinces. That is pretty swell. Pretty expensive, but pretty swell. Now I can't wait for separatism to go away so that I can export all of these Spaniards. At least I hope that I can. Yeah. I'm glad I got one victory, but there's a whole load more Brandenburgers out there who want me very dead. See what we make of this. Worst case scenario, they chase me back into the sea. Where's your capital, Jake? If we press home, we'll find that it's right here in the island of Draken. 20 development, and we smoke lots over there. It's a pretty alright place to be. Should always remember about raiding the Dutch. That's coming soon, but not too long from now. It'll be the Ottomans' turn. I need to finish up both these wars so that I can make my subject in Japan. As soon as I can make them, we're all golden. But Until that day comes, I'm in a bit of trouble. Actually, I won't keep them on scutage, because I want to feed them land directly in the war. Otherwise, I probably won't be able to... No, I can use return province. It's still a risk. I won't keep them on scutage. Jake, the Prussians are invading Britain. You what? Oh, shoot. I didn't expect that. So what happens when I don't keep them blockaded over here, I suppose? I did not expect that. No way, no how. I only have 12 here, so... 11 Soul is a bit busy right now. Go, go, go! 4th of June. It's gonna be 19 days until you're done. I could always bring that up a bit. 29 days until you're done. I might be able to get there in time, as long as nobody engages me along the way. That'll soon go away. Those plucky buggers. And then I stole a bunch of ships that I don't even want. They have merchantmen. Worth keeping that in mind. There's no time, right? I'll give you Stugav if you need it to. Anything to get you there faster. Prussian scum. Alright, Issei is ours. I wonder if we can... If this is my only way to Kyoto, then it's my only way to Kyoto, but I still think you're going to be burned for it. Whew, risky stuff. Maybe I shouldn't even have this fort here. But no, my mistake was ever letting them have a free port to do as they wanted with. Okay, come on now. I shouldn't have to have that much problems fighting them. They're doing me a favour here, truth be told, right? I get to chalk up some war score in a superiority war. Austrian freaks. I mean, look at what's left of them, and they want to instill problems in my country. How dare they? There we go. That actually helps with the war score situation on the punitive war. And if all goes well with Kyoto, I might just be able to get a favourable peace with the Japanese. Let's blow those walls down and get it as fast as we can. And get you back on the boat. Thank you very much for pointing that out. That would have cost me. Well, it could have cost me, but it didn't. Let's keep those cores going on the good old Castilian lands. Sorely tempting to reduce war exhaustion, but we don't have rebel factions right now. The Austrians are justifiably... I never gave up any Austrian land apart from their capital. And you never hear the end of it. And this reformed minister alone has done so much for me. I like him. I'd promote him, but I'm too stingy. Alright, that's a lot better. Now if I have to fight a lot more Europeans, this is going to be a bigger issue, because there's only so much I can blockade. Blockading inland is... blockading in inland seas is easy enough. I can use galleys, but for this, lights are very fragile, galleys don't fight so well, and heavies are hella expensive. So there would be difficulties with that. I think it's high time that we converted Lowland Finn, and maybe even removed Danish culture. Can consider that down the line, but for now, let's just... Still expensive because the autonomy is high, but... Unless there's anywhere better to do. What is even Hastelia? How and why are the Protestants here? I don't know, but I don't like them being here because it's going to stop me from purging the Castilians. So let's get rid of them. Shouldn't take too long, right? We're pretty fast at this conversion business these days. One of the bonuses of being Christian, I suppose. Lost my train of thought though. Was it something to do with you? Yeah, I want Kyoto down and we're working on it. And our units are heading back to where they should be. Excellent. Oceans beyond privateering. Gain an explorer. with 5 tradition? I think not. Goodbye prestige.